Seeds are where every garden begins. For new gardeners, seed labels and terms can be confusing. Seeds fall into two main categories: heirloom and hybrid. Since it's January and I have my nose buried deep in seed catalogs, I thought I would do a series on seeds. In this video, we will take a quick look at heirlooms versus hybrids. Hi, I'm Amy, and I make videos on organic gardening for humans and backyard wildlife gardening. Heirloom plants reproduce naturally through pollination. They are the seeds your grandparents or great grandparents had available to them. Generally, these varieties predate 1945. Some may be hundreds of years old. These plants pollinate via wind, insect, or self pollination. When you save seeds from heirloom plants, those seeds will grow into plants just like the parent plant. This is called true to type. Heirlooms are known for their fabulous taste. They have full flavor, unique colors, and a long history tied to regions or cultures. Heirlooms have a story to tell, and they are often named after people or places. The mortgage lifter tomato was developed by a mechanic, Radiator Charlie, in the 1930s, who sold the seedlings to pay off his $6,000 mortgage during the Great Depression. The biggest advantage of heirloom seeds is that you can save them for the next growing season, so you save money and have better food security. The trade-off is that heirloom plants can be less uniform and sometimes less disease resistant. They can be very regional, meaning a variety may not do well in your geographic area because the plant has adapted to a very specific climate. So ask your neighbors which varieties work well for them. Hybrids are the new kids on the block. They are developed by intentionally crossing two different parent plants of the same species. Plant breeders do this to combine specific traits such as disease resistance, higher yields, uniform size, or faster growth. Hybrids are not evil creatures of the night, and neither are bats. Many modern hybrids are often bred for shipping. Eat any store tomato and you'll know this is true. The taste was sacrificed, but they do serve a purpose in feeding a large population. Hybrids are often developed to combat a disease or to produce bigger fruits to be more productive. Hybrids have a letter and number to identify them as such, like F1 and F2. The F is for filial, meaning offspring, and the number shows which generation hybrid they are after controlled cross-pollination. A seed from an F1 hybrid will not produce true to type, and an F2 hybrid will produce sterile seeds. If you are growing hybrids, you must buy new seeds every year. So let's talk about seed companies and looking at labels. These are four of my favorites. I also like the Back to the Roots seeds, which I get on Amazon. I personally lean towards family or employee-owned companies, and I also typically buy organic. Seed catalogs and seed packets are required to clearly indicate if a seed is a hybrid. Here are some snapshots from the Fedco website. You can see where they list hybrid or open pollinated. Also, Fedco does a nice thing if you have concerns about who you are buying from. They have a supplier transparency guide. The numbers run from 1 to 5, with 1 being their staff or small farms, and 5 being a multinational corporation who is engaged in genetic engineering. Are you ready to go seed shopping? I have a number of videos on growing individual crops, and I always share my favorite varieties. My 2026 garden planner is out, so check out the book links in the description. Feel free to comment on and ask questions you may have about purchasing seeds, and let me know what vegetables you are looking forward to growing this year. Thanks for watching, and have a fabulous sunny day.